Hi, I'm Yazzi.
And I'm Jeanette. And we're the creators of You Too. You can find us on Instagram. And we do a Feature Friday every Friday on YouTube. And this week is us.
Yay!
I am a singer-songwriter and I'm about to release my first solo album.
Yay!
It's called With Love and it's going to come out on April 13th. And Yazzi just shot the photos and it's going to look great. I'm very excited to kind of step into a dream I once had that's actually come to fruition, so it's super exciting. Another thing I do is I've developed my own massage practice that I'm really, really passionate about, and I'm looking forward to expanding that practice and also developing a workshop for married couples to do massage at home. And now I'm really excited about this project because it's kind of awakened an old dream of mine to do photojournalism internationally because I really just enjoy getting to know people.
For me, I do photography and makeup and all kinds of creative side of a lot of different things. Right now I'm kind of out here interning at a church. God's placed a lot of dreams on my heart for photography projects and different things for my future, which I felt like I needed a platform to be able to share and something to really tie them all together, and this has actually turned out to be what I think is the perfect platform to release all my other visions and ideas. I'm very excited for this project because it's kind of been a dream that's been on my heart for a while. It's something that the Lord kind of showed me about 4 or 5 years ago before the first time I came out to Los Angeles. And I remember walking the streets the first time, really praying into doing this and going, just really not feeling like I was supposed to do it on my own. So I was so excited when Jeanette came to me about 8 weeks ago and was just like, I've just had this beautiful vision, and she came to me with literally all of the same inspiration and ideas that I dreamed up with God 4 years ago. So I was so excited that the Lord had literally placed the right person in my lap and they'd ask me, because that was something that I really wanted to find confirmation in, because I knew I wasn't supposed to do it myself, but I also didn't feel like I was supposed to spread this idea unless someone came to me with it. So I was like,
It was very exciting. It was very exciting.
How excited were you when you were having this encounter and idea?
Yeah, it kind of came to me because I think, what you put out, you get back. So I was in a place where I really needed encouragement myself, and I was processing through the Me Too movement and was looking for a deeper identity for myself and more alignment and clarity in my own purpose. And I just got this vision of Me Too, and then it transformed into You Too, and there was a hashtag, and I was like, what is that? What does that mean? And I just got this feeling inside of me that it was an Instagram account, and that I was supposed to find someone to collaborate with who had the skills that Yaz has, and go out and promote everyday people, and in turn be encouraged myself. And then it was called You Too because we're all so valuable, and pitching it to Yaz was one of the most kind of brave things I've ever done, because from my point of view, I was like, I have this crazy idea, and it's gonna take up a lot of our free time and I don't know if you'll be into it, but let me pitch it to you and let's see where it goes. And she was just so receptive, and seeing her light up was really? You've been waiting on me?
Yeah, and for me it was kind of cool and encouraging to know that it was 100% God's timing.
We'd really like to keep it going, and as she mentioned, she's from Australia and she's visiting, and she's actually about to head back, so that's why we wanted to establish a relationship with you guys, and kind of throw out a net. I know this project, Yaz actually has a clearer vision of seeing it on a platform like Nat Geo. So that's what we're gonna shoot for.
Yes, shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
It's funny, there's like a lot, as I said, there's like a lot of little mini photo journey kind of projects that I've had on my heart for a while. There's a few big projects that I really felt like I would be like doing through Nat Geo, but then a lot of the photographers that I've kind of like looked at and taken a lot of inspiration from, for example, like Steve McCurry and Walker Evans, they have kind of shot on this like journalistic like platform with people like Nat Geo and that kind of stuff, and I was just like, I feel like this project kind of carries the relevance of like Humans of New York, but some extra element of human nature that could be really exciting for them.
Our intention and heart with this project is to be great encouragers. Like initially we just were like, let's go and breathe life into people's dreams and see what they're about and what they're going after. It's really life-changing to experience attention in that capacity. Like, oh, here's some people that don't even know me that want to see my life like in its fullest.
Right now, I'm simply in need of a way to be able to move here. So whether that is through this project or through our church as like a missionary or through an actual full-time job which allows me to have like Sunday, Monday off, that's essentially what I'm looking for. So
she needs a visa.
Help me get a visa. Pray for me to get a visa. Whatever capacity you feel like you could help with is greatly appreciated.
We do plan on continuing, and it's going amazing, and we just like want to thank everyone who's participated, everyone who's followed, everyone who's like being supportive and encouraged by it, because it's really given us way more than we anticipated. The vulnerability that people have shared with us like is incredible. Like some of these, the response to these questions like has been so well received, and I just am honored to like be treated as such a safe space with like people's hearts. It's amazing. And like to know that this material is breaking down the walls of some of our viewers to actually like step out and interact with their community more, that like people are not to be feared, like we actually like can interact on a level of friendship by choice, like just by choosing to say, hey, like where are you from, or like what's going on with your day, what are you after. The fact that like people are being encouraged by this project to even do that makes me so happy in a city as large as Los Angeles. It's amazing.
We've had someone even contact us and be like, hey, can you help pastor me through a big decision? And for us, like that was so receiving as well. Like we felt like this is what this project's all about.
Yeah, we've like stepped into our own identities more because of this project, and that was a great surprise. And also we've just been able to create relationships that we want to follow up with, and we're so excited to like continue communication with everyone who's been featured, and excited to feature more people. So if you know anyone that needs a little love, get in touch with us. We're on email, Instagram, you can comment below.
Please let us know, because like our goal is to encourage people. So anyone that just needs that safe space, we've been that place for so many people now, and it's part of like both of our passions within like loving people well is to like have that space, like cultivate that space for people. So
yeah, everyone is valuable. You too.